The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello my dear children. Hope all of you are doing well. Can I ask one question? Are you in touch with all your friends? I am sure you contact them over phone these days. But there are few students who joined you this year whom none of you have seen. Why don't we listen to what they have to say about themselves? Let me begin with students of 8th A.
Hi friends, I'm Sanu from 8th A. My school life started from Holy Family Convent UP School Alathur till my 7th standard. It is my father's ambition that I have to study at BSS Gurukulam because it is not just a school but a university mixed with art, culture, education, etc. So I just obeyed it. Friends, my hobbies are practicing Chandamelam and poem recitation. With great pleasure, our school gone national level through a film, Susu Sudhivatmigam, and I was acted as Jayasurya's childhood. താമരച്ചോലകൾക്കക്കരെ ഭാർഗവരാമൻ തെളിച്ചിട്ട സഞ്ചാരവീതിയിൽ കണ്ടു ശ്രീരാമനെ ഏതോ തപോധനൻ കൊണ്ടു നടക്കുന്ന കാമസ്വരൂപനെ.
Hi, hello. Hope you all are fine and good in your home. Staying healthy and happy. First of all, I would like to say a great thank you to the miss who gave me a great chance to talk in this video. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Sridevika and I am studying in 8th A and I am a new student to this BSS Gurukulam school. And my hobbies are drawing and dancing. I would like to become a scientist because I love science related subjects. And I have a brother who was studying in this Gurukulam school last year. And I would like to say a great thought said by our Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. If you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. So hope you all like this video. I'm hoping that you all are staying fine and eating healthy foods in your home. And I'm actually eagerly waiting for my new friends to see them in the school. So hope you all like my video. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
Hi, good morning everyone. I'm Abhinam Anish from 8th A. I come from Bangalore, Alathur. My father Anish Madhavan is self-employed. My mother Vinitha Anish is a housewife. My only brother Abhinav Anish, class 4 student of Holy Family Convent UP School Alathur. I have a grandfather and a grandmother. Before joining BSS Gurukulam, I was a student of Holy Family Convent UP School. I was an active participant in socio-cultural activities of the school. I had completed all the 8 levels of Abacus course and nowadays practicing Kalaripayattu. Due to the present situations, we are having our classes online. Although it may not match us with the normal school atmosphere, the guidance of the teachers becomes very easy for us to learn subjects. While expressing my sincere thanks to the principal and my teachers, I am also eagerly waiting to interact with my classmates. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Sridevika, Sanup and Abhirami. Hope to meet you all very soon. I will be introducing you to the next set of students in the coming weeks also. Okay, so back to our class. Today we are going to learn about the continuation of the third chapter, In Search of the Earth's Secrets. In the last class, we have discussed about different layers of earth, different types of rocks, etc. So today we are going to learn about weathering and soil formation. So children, what do you mean by weathering? We studied that there are different types of rocks around us. They undergo various changes with time. This disintegration or decomposition of rocks is known as weathering. What is weathering? The disintegration or decomposition of rocks is known as weathering. ശിലകൾ വിഘടിക്കുകയോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പൊട്ടിപ്പൊടിയുകയോ ചെയ്യുന്ന പ്രോസസ് പ്രക്രിയയാണ് വെതറിംഗ്. വെതറിംഗ് ഹാപ്പൻസ് ഡ്യൂ ടു ദ ഫിസിക്കൽ, കെമിക്കൽ ആൻഡ് ബയോളജിക്കൽ ചേഞ്ചസ് ഓഫ് റോക്സ്. The other factors which are responsible for weathering is temperature, pressure, air, plants and animals, water and human beings. So now let us discuss about different types of weathering. Weathering is classified into three: physical or mechanical weathering, chemical weathering, biological weathering. Let's see how these three weathering happens. So first one, physical weathering. Physical weathering happens because of two reasons. First one, variation in temperature, and the second one, freezing of water in the fissures of rocks. So physical weathering happens because of two reasons. First one, variation in temperature, and the second one, freezing of water in the fissures of rocks. അതായത് ശിലകളിലെ വിള്ളലുകൾക്കുള്ളിൽ ജലം തണുത്തുറയുന്നത് കൊണ്ട്. Now let's see how this process takes place. That is variation in temperature and freezing of water in the fissures of rocks. How this process happens? Okay, so during daytime, due to high temperature, the minerals in the rocks expand, and during night time, due to low temperature, the minerals in the rocks contract. So the expansion and contraction of minerals due to the variation in temperature results in weathering. The second reason for physical weathering is freezing of water in the fissures of rocks. Here disintegration happens as the water inside it get frozen. അതായത് ശിലകൾക്കിടയിൽ ജലം തണുത്തുറഞ്ഞ് ശിലകൾ പൊട്ടിപ്പോവാനുള്ള സാധ്യതയുണ്ട്. That is freezing of water in the fissures of rocks. So these are the two reasons for physical weathering. First one, variation in temperature, and the second one, freezing of water in the fissures of rocks. Clear? Okay children, so now we will analyze the second type of weathering, that is chemical weathering. The oxygen, carbon dioxide and water in the atmosphere react with the minerals and resulted in the decomposition of rocks. അന്തരീക്ഷത്തിലുള്ള ജലം, കാർബൺ ഡൈ ഓക്സൈഡ്, ഓക്സിജൻ തുടങ്ങിയവ റോക്സിലെ ശിലകളിലെ മിനറൽസുമായിട്ട് പ്രവർത്തനത്തിലേർപ്പെടുകയും റോക്സിൻ്റെ ഡികമ്പോസിഷൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡിസിൻറ്റിഗ്രേഷന് കാരണമാവുകയും ചെയ്യും. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് കെമിക്കൽ വെതറിംഗ്. ലെറ്റ് മീ റിപ്പീറ്റ്. ദ ഓക്സിജൻ, carbon dioxide and water in the atmosphere react with the minerals and it resulted the decomposition of rocks. This is how chemical weathering takes place. Now the next or the third type of weathering, that is biological weathering. See children, there are many biological reasons which leads to the biological weathering. So from this picture you can see that plant root penetrates in the fissures of the rocks. What happens when plant root penetrates deep into the fissures of the rocks? Yes, in course of time the rocks breaks into layers and falls down or disintegrates. Okay, which are the other factors responsible for biological weathering?
Haven't you seen animals like rat, rabbit, snake, etc. making burrows or holes on the earth? This burrowing of animals also lead to weathering of rocks.
As well as decomposition of plant and animal remains lead to weathering. The other reason for biological weathering is due to the human activities such as quarrying and mining. Students, look at these pictures. What all things can you see? Yes, mining, quarrying, yes, overgrazing, etc. Find more examples of these type of human activities. Okay, now we have learned that human activities affects weathering adversely. At the same time, weathering helps human in many ways. Can you just say how it helps? Yes, it helps in mining, causes soil formation, minerals from rocks get extracted. Minerals from rocks get extracted means ശിലകളിൽ നിന്ന് ധാതുക്കളെ വേർതിരിച്ചെടുക്കുന്നു. So weathering helps in mining, causes soil formation and extract minerals from rocks. It helps to extract minerals from rocks. Have you heard about natural resources? What are they? Air, water, soil, etc. So soil is one of the important natural resources. Do you know how soil is formed? Soil is formed by prolonged process like weathering and decomposition of organic matter. Children, here is an amazing fact for you. It is estimated that more than 1,000 of years is required for the formation of an inch thick layer of soil. That's why soil is considered as valuable natural resource. So it is our duty to protect the soil, right? Do you know what we call the study of soil? Yes, the study of soil is known as pedology. And the scientist who associated the study of soil is known as pedologist. So the study of soil is known as pedology and the scientist who associated the study of soil is known as pedologist. Okay children, so let us recall what we have learned today. So today we studied about what is weathering. The disintegration or decomposition of rocks is known as weathering. And then we studied about the different types of weathering, that is physical weathering or physical or mechanical weathering, chemical weathering and biological weathering. And then we discussed about the important natural resources, soil and how soil is formed. Okay children, so let's meet in the next class with a new topic. Till then, bye.